Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for mid-teen. Before I get into your reading, I wanted to express my utmost gratitude and thanks for everyone who has been watching the videos, giving feedback, and helping me to grow into a better reader and healer. Thank you. And also to remember that we are all part of the collective. We are all part of a higher energy, all part of an infinite universe. And so whatever it is that you say, you do, you feel, you think, you speak, you write, goes into the ethers of the collective. So it is up to us to be mindful and think what we do, who we are, how we live. Is it raising the vibrations and the energy of all? Is it raising the vibrations and energy of myself? Is it raising and hiring the vibrations of this universe? Think about that with everything you do and who you are, for you are not alone. Everything you do is reflected and felt in the collective. And so I'm going to start pulling a card for the collective before I do your readings. And this card will resonate with everyone on some certain level. It might be subconscious, it might be conscious, but this is for everyone. This one card will speak to everyone in some way. This is a reminder that we are part of this intricate web, that your thoughts, your prayers, your tears, your anger, your fear, your respect, your bitterness, your love, your joy, we feel. So I call on the highest light, the highest energy for the collective. What is the message? What does the collective need to hear? Third eye chakra. Let me read it to you. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. The love is all around. Open that third eye. Open it. Rub right in between where your third eye would be. It is open. Let it be open so that you can see the true joy, energy, spirit of all around you. And even in the anger and the spite and the vitriol, it is still there. There is still a level of love and high energy there, and vice versa. Even in all love, even in the purest of love, there is a sweet darkness. Without darkness, we could not have the light, and vice versa. It is neither good nor bad. We are better, we are bigger, we are more than just good and bad. There is no such thing. And it is safe. It is safe for us as a collective to tap into that energy, that unconditional love that we all have, and in so many different forms. And you can look in and see an angel, and I can see yours. I can look into your aura and see the rainbow of light. And I can look into third eye and see the vision of something bigger and stronger and full of light for all. It's okay. Collective. You can open that up now. Let's get into your reading. Hello Pisces, this is Julie, and we are looking at the energy surrounding you for mid to the end of the teen. So let's just get straight into the reading. What guidance, what energy, what divine messages do we have for our Pisces? Pisces. What is the energy for Pisces? Pisces, you are related to, in the tarot, the moon. And we have a full moon coming up in Cancer, your fellow water sign. Pay attention to that full moon. It's going to lay tracks for the rest of the year for you. Okay. Strength. All right, and the energy that's coming in from the beginning of February is the Three of Chalices. So you could have been celebrating with your friends and family, feeling really good, feeling connected. Using your body, moving a lot. You could be dancing. You could, be out moving and grooving it. So we have Strength, Ten of Wands, the Moon, the Hermit, and then the Five of Swords. Now with the Prisma Visions deck, I like to read them all upright. It's out of respect for intuition for the cards and what I feel like they symbolize. The cards usually tell a story, and with the Prisma Visions deck, it is set up so that it is a portrait, a story that continues with every card. And I will do a video so that you guys can actually look at the deck and see what it's all about, and see what I'm talking about when I say that it's all laid out in a story. But it doesn't take away from the reading to do reversals. Every tarot reader does it differently, and this is an intuitive process. Once you learn the cards and you learn what they symbolize and how they interconnect, it is up to you as a personal reader to acknowledge what works and what doesn't, and acknowledge your intuition and your spirit guides and see how they work together. So even though it might seem like, why aren't you doing reversals? That's why. It doesn't take away from the reading. Alright, so as I was saying, the Three of Chalices was bringing in celebration from the beginning of January. Things are seeming really good. People are relating. The energy is high and joyful. That's coming in. Then we have strength here, strength in the center. And so that is, it's calling to pull up, muster things from yourself, muster the strength from within to continue on. And it's interesting that it goes into from the Three of Chalices to strength. And so I think that because of this, that you want to stay in this world, Pisces. You want to stay in this fun-loving, I want to play, I want to dance, I want to sing, I want to just party and enjoy this. But, Spirit is asking you to kind of step out of that now and get back to work. And that's hard. And that's hard for you to do, because who wouldn't want to stay and dance the night away and enjoy life? And it's not saying you're not allowed to do that, but it's time to find some balance and to kind of ground yourself, to definitely put yourself back on this realm, put your feet into the dirt and walk. This is interesting. I had another sign get the Ten of Wands in the exact same place, and I'm trying to remember who it was. Ten of Wands, I think it's Sagittarius. So you might have a link with Sagittarius. If there's some Pisces out there who are dating Sagittarius, or have someone who has that kind of energy. Wands is fire signs, so Sagittarius is one of them, Leo, Aries. But having it here, Pisces, I feel like it is more of the reverse than the Sagittarians. It's that you are having so much fun, you're enjoying yourself so much, you're so happy and joyful, and I love that, Pisces. But your partner or people in your life are putting in the work right now, trying to make things work out while you kind of go on this binge, and so they're starting to think, is it worth it anymore? Are they starting, they're trying to figure out if the work that they're putting in is worth the relationship. So Pisces, I would ask you to just smile at them, give them a kiss, and return the love. I think you're spreading your love so far, and so we're so thankful for that, Pisces, because the collective can feel that, but the people close to you are feeling left out. So you need to kind of concentrate and make sure that your foundation, the people who are keeping you going and keeping you strong and filled with love so that you can give it back, are feeling that too, are feeling what you are giving to everyone in the world, because they're feeling left out, they're feeling exhausted. And it could be the vice versa too, Pisces. It could be that you are giving so much, to everyone, to everything, to all the relationships, that you don't know if it's worth it, that you don't know if it's worth continuing on this way, that you are starting to get exhausted. But I think for you, it's more on, you are giving so much to the collective that you don't know whether or not it's worth it for these personal relationships. Like, why aren't you standing by me when I am giving so much to everyone? And the answer is, you need to find balance in that. When you need to know when to walk away and take care of yourself is what's going on. it's time to find that balance between the collective and self. And here we go. Look at that. The moon shows up. How funny. The moon. This is your card, Pisces. This is your card. So you're gonna, and this is in the realm of career, creativity, of work. This is where your work lies. It really is. I mean, this is incredible that it shows up right here. There's a connection between this full moon and you and what you are doing in this world. And it's a little foggy. Spirit's saying it's murky. You're not clear yet, but you're doing the work. You're getting there. And that's why you have the Strength card, is keep pushing through. Even though it feels strange, it feels uncomfortable, it feels murky. But this work that you are doing, and it could definitely be a job. It could be, but I feel like it's deeper than just that. It's like your soul calling. And I've been getting that a lot in the last few months of like, yes, you are doing your day job, you are doing that, but your day job is shifting because you're feeling a deeper drive, a deeper passion, but it's not clear yet. It's not clear. And because of that, the Hermit shows up and asks you to go within and look at everything that's going on in your mind, body, spirit. And because the connections are there, but you're just not making them yet. They're not clear yet. So it's time to shine the light on what is happening within so that you can carry on and become abundant and clear about your work. For some reason, Spirit is saying real estate. Finding a new home. You need to find a new home. Okay, and the home is within. Okay, gotcha. So with the moon here, the only, the way that your career is going to go and what you're going to do in the future won't happen until you find the home within. You need to shine the light on that. And Pisces, I feel like you know exactly where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. So if you feel like you need to be, a trash man, do it. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong. It is very respectful. If you are doing your soul calling, that's all that matters. You don't need to explain it to anybody. That's it. That's why it's murky. It's because I think there's an element of embarrassment to it. But you don't need to be embarrassed. If you feel like you need to go work at, I don't know, Kinko's and make copies, then do it. Go do it. Make copies and do it the best you can. And people, there might be some people who are like, why are you doing that? But if it's your soul calling, do it. Go forward. You don't have to answer to anyone except for Source. And Source is with you all over. So don't answer to any of us little peon humans. Answer to a higher energy, which is within you already. 5 of Swords. That's it. Yeah, this is the fight that's going on within you. You're not clear of what you want to do because, there's an element there. There's an element that you're not behind. And so the 5 of Swords is fighting within you. It's a bickering. It's building up strength. It's endurance. It's endurance training. Endurance training is often hard, and you often want to cuss during the entire thing of it, but it's making you stronger. It's giving you tools in your toolbox for the future. Even though most of the time you're going, I hate this so much right now. This is not what I want to be doing. And so if you need to work out your body, you need to work out your mind, and you need to work out your spirit. So it's, go run. 5 of Swords is go run, do Taibo, do karate, do something, combat-ish. So you can kind of work your body out while you're working your mind. Do crossword puzzles, think so that, do things that make you have to solve a problem. And then the spirit, meditate, do the yoga, like there's one yoga. Okay, so Pisces, let's call on your animal spirit. See what animal is guiding you for the remainder of February. Now with this animal, meditate on it, think about it, see what it brings up for you, what messages it brings up within you, what words resonate when you think of this animal, and then see if it appears for you throughout your realm. See if it comes into your day-to-day, and if it does, then listen to that message, that personal message of yours. Why is it showing up for you? Okay, the heron. And I think somebody else got the heron. Who was it? Scorpio, I think, maybe. I'm not sure on that, though, but another sign got this. Heron, life, feminine, energy, renewal. Life, feminine, energy, renewal. Heron, water, which, hello, Pisces, that's you, and then we have the moon here. It's associated with feminine energy and regeneration. So fly high with renewal. Arise from the ashes. You know, the heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death. So have the strength to enjoy life, but also to seek clarity and to ground yourself. Fly high and land. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, my website, which is all linked below. All right, thank you so much. Much love, joy, and blessings.